go up there, that'll be the easiest. Alrighty, here we are. Let's see, let's find a likely. Alright. Alright, so there we go. So this is a kidney, and what we're going to be looking at here on this kidney slide is for the renal corpuscles and just sort of trying to tell the difference between the cortex of the kidney and the medulla of the kidney. Let me find out where I want to be here. Well, not there, that's for sure. So.
Is the cortex always on the outside?
Yeah, it's along the edge. Here we go. So this is low power. You really can't see very much there. This is medium power. As soon as I get it focused, it's medium power. There we go. Now, the structures we're looking for, we saw these earlier in the semester where we were looking at simple squamous epithelium. All of these structures in here, of course, are just cuboidal tubules that are, like the proximal and convoluted distal and whatever. So like this round thing here, there's another one up there. There's another one peeking up down through there. These little round structures are renal corpuscles. And the renal corpuscle consists of the glomerulus, right, and the structure which surrounds it, which is the Bowman's capsule. Right? So the whole thing is a renal corpuscle. And if you remember from last night, we were talking about where you find these structures. You only find at least this visible part of the nephron. There are other parts that I don't ask you to find, at least on the slide. But if you recognize that for what it is, it's only found in one area of the kidney, and that's in the cortex of the kidney. If you move, in a different direction, like say in here, where you're now in the medulla of the kidney, you'll see plenty of tubules and things like that. But you won't see any of those little individual structures called a renal corpuscle. They're only found in the cortex of the kidney. So if we go back out here, you can see them, and let's look at them under high power just to complete the picture. There we go. Well, not a very good picture, but anyway, so this little guy right here, boy, that's really, oh, there we go. Boy, there we go. All right. Yay, got one. This fills the whole screen, okay? So the thing in the center is the glomerulus, the little knot of capillaries, and the thing which surrounds it is the Bowman's capsule. The whole thing is a renal corpuscle, and they're only ever found in the cortex of the kidney, that outer sort of like idea of sort of like the rind on an orange or something like that. So there you go. That's a good one. Found a good one. All right, so that's the kidney slide and the renal corpuscle. Okay. Yeah. And then here's slide number 52. Yeah, simple squamous epithelium. This is, let me find it. Here it is. This is slide number 52, and this is, let me write it on the board. This is the slide of the ureter. The ureter, of course, is the tube which just takes the stuff, down to the. Can't do that. Takes the urine down to the bladder, and what you want to look at on here is the epithelium, transitional epithelium, stuff that is going to be able to expand. The epithelial tissue is just right there near the end of the pointer, the stuff right there. So we'll look at it under higher magnification. It's transitional, kind of rounded edges to it, and. So that's the epithelial tissue right here at the end of the pointer. And higher magnification, it looks like this. So this is the ureter. It's a little bit flatter than I'm used to seeing, but so the transitional epithelium in the ureter, and also the other thing is this muscular wall of the ureter. Let's go back in power so you can see the whole thing. So you can see the transitional epithelium, and you can also see some of the muscular smooth muscle here down in here, which is also comprises the ureter. So that's the two. Yes, go ahead.
What was the epithelium of the gallbladder?
Of the who?
Gallbladder, or not the gallbladder, the gallbladder. Was there like some special like epithelium that like tracks things small? Oh, not the gallbladder, what's it called? Like, for the urine? Bladder?
The bladder?
Sorry, the bladder.
Well, you had bladder in there,
Yeah.
just the wrong. You need the word gall. Actually, I'm going to show that one next, Jesse. It's actually transitional epithelium as well,
Okay.
and that's the last slide in the urinary system. It's the slide of the bladder, right? Which is this.
Same.
Here it comes. It will be transitional epithelium. We hope. Yeah, you were going gallbladder. I'm going, wow, really?
Yeah,
We had a slide of the gallbladder? Where was I? This last one is the bladder. This is slide number 40. This is actually a new slide. Woo, I'm excited. Let's see what we got here. Oh, cool. All right, now this is a good one. This is low power, and this is the bladder. Remember the rugae, the ridges, right? So you can see how it's real folded, right? And as the bladder fills with urine, it stretches out, right? So anyway, so this is going to be transitional epithelium. It's the dark pink stuff in there. Let's see. We'll also see. We see the detrusor muscle. But let's look. Okay, come on. All righty. So right along in here, this stuff here. I don't know what, like this little thing right there. I don't know. It looks like just something that broke off. I don't know what the heck it is. But anyway, so the epithelial lining here will be the same as the epithelial lining of the ureter. It's transitional. The actual muscular wall of the uterus. I'm a little ahead of myself. The muscular wall is back in this region here. It's called the detrusor muscle. It's smooth muscle that, the bladder is a very muscular organ, so to speak, and the detrusor muscle just gives it shape. So it fills with urine, and the epithelial tissue sort of flattens out. So let's go back to the edge here and look at the epithelial tissue, and then we'll be done.
So in the ureter, it's just smooth muscle, and then the bladder is detrusor?
Yeah, there's the transitional artery. They call this the smooth muscle in the bladder, they call it detrusor muscle. That's just the name for it. It's smooth, but it's still smooth muscle. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, some transitional epithelium there. So again, you need this epithelium where you're going to have something that expands, which is what happens when the bladder fills with urine. So that is the male reproductive system and the urinary system. So what I want to do is take a break and allow ourselves to rest for like a half hour, something like that.